Welcome back to my channel. Hello. Today I am going to do another part in my Black Woman series, and today I'll be talking about being selfish, how we as Black women need to really start putting ourselves first. Selfish in a good way, not where, everything and everyone is on the back burner, but just selfish where we start to put our needs first and our needs ahead of all else. Because at the end of the day, I'm a thorough believer in, if you're not whole, if you're not in one piece, if you're not healthy and happy, you're completely useless to anyone else. So in that train of thought and in that aspect, I do believe it's time that Black women start to be selfish. And this is another part to the series that I'm doing, which is totally and belligerently dealing with Black women and how we can live better, how we can improve our lives. And being selfish is, I think, one of the key parts to us, progressing in this world against any and all odds and striving to be better individuals. I think that Black women, we have done enough for this world. We have done plenty for this society. We advocate for everyone, even to our own detriment. We take up for everybody, even when nobody is there taking up for us. And I think it is time that we take a step back and start to evaluate where and how and when and even who we give our time to. Because your time is something that's precious that you can't get back. Your energy is something that takes a toll or adds to your life every day. So we really need to be careful where we, who we share those things with. I thoroughly believe if we don't do anything else for anybody that's not a Black woman ever again, we've done plenty. It's very important to live for yourself. Do the things that you want to do. Go to places that you want to go. If somebody asks you to do something that you don't feel like doing, it's okay to say no. If someone asks you for $20 or for $1,000 and you really don't have it to give, or you don't, for whatever reason, you don't want to give, you don't have to. If you give and give and give and give till you have nothing else to give, you can't help anybody. But if you start to put yourself first and learn when and where to help others, when and where to put your energy, you will store more energy. Thus, in turn, you'll have more energy to give when you do feel, valid enough to help someone else, and you do feel their reasoning or questioning or whatever they're requesting of you is worthy of your time and worthy of your energy. A big part of becoming selfish for Black women, even within our group specifically of Black women, is no more groupthink. It is extremely important to each and every one of us as an individual to not group think. I swear, groupthink is one of the most mundane and sad displays of anyone's character that I've ever seen. It is important to think for yourself, act for yourself. You can take people's suggestions, you can take people's advice, but please no groupthink. If one Black woman or whoever, anybody, forget anybody outside of Black womanhood, if one woman don't agree with you, that's okay. It's okay to not agree with each other. It's okay to not want to put your energy into the same things the Black lady besides you is putting her energy into. Because frankly, for me, I no longer participate in pro-Blackness, because as far as I'm concerned, and is from my experience, pro-Blackness is one-sided. And, it's very important to me to have reciprocity in any and every aspect in my life. And if I'm pouring into something, or pouring into someone or somebody's cause or social injustice, and nobody in return is pouring into us, if nobody is pouring into me, it's time to fall back. It's time to reevaluate, my efforts, and to center myself, to center my needs. And that's something really important that we need to do to elevate ourselves, because frankly, we're a powerful enough group, regardless of the odds that we face, that we really don't need anyone to to empower us. Now, outside enforcement is important. Outside, help, outside support is very important. Everyone needs it. We're not here, to just be an individual all the time, to never help anybody. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, know when you are, people are reciprocating your energy and your efforts. I'm trying to be a healthy level of unbotheredness, because I can't concern myself with what white people do. I can't concern myself with what black men do. I can't concern myself with what people do who don't really care about my well-being as a black woman. So if something is going on, if somebody is, if I see something on the news or see something on social media that is like an issue, listen, if it doesn't have anything to deal with a black woman that's in the right, mum's the word. Everybody's not going to get it. Everybody's not going to be aware, but we need to collectively fall back on every cause that has nothing to do with black women, because, we put so much effort into pushing and propelling other people that we end up stumbling ourselves because we're trying to hold everybody else up. And it's really time that we stop doing that. Every time something happens in social media, every time something happens in the world, we don't have to stand at the front lines with picket signs and with our fists up and in the line of fire. No, it's okay for us to step into our femininity and let people stand up for themselves, okay? Until enough people hold us up and support us and stand up for us, we really need to fall back. And honestly, this is for everybody. It is okay to let people go who's not adding in your life, whether that is a significant other, a boyfriend, your friends, whether any type of relationship. If it's not adding to your life, if it's steadily taking away from you and draining you, it's okay to let it go. Likewise, if somebody don't want to be in your life, if whatever journey you're on doesn't match the journey that they're on, it's okay to let them go. You don't have to fight to keep people in your life who don't want to be there. Listen, I have a friend in particular where, a couple times we've had some sort of falling out, and I'm not even exactly sure why. And at one point, earlier this year, I tried to mend the relationship just because after contemplating, I did want to, take responsibility for the part that I may have played, because I have to understand, me in particular, that everybody don't think the way that I do. So I can't expect everyone to feel the way I feel about something. So, I tried to mend the relationship, and we were cool for a while, and everything was seemingly back to normal, but it kind of just faded out. And I genuinely think, that the friendship ran its course. I didn't stop trying to talk to her, but she just would stop talking to me.